So choice. Here's something I was thinking about this morning on my morning run, and it's something that came up through. I was thinking about being yourself. So many people think they're being themselves, but it's obvious that they're not because of the way they react to circumstances. And usually circumstances outside of themselves. I know I've been there, I'm only human. It's a human thing. But in any instance we get to choose how to react and respond. But sometimes there are people who refuse to believe they have a choice. And even when something happens to them, you still get to choose, because you get to choose how you react and how you respond. And yet there's so many people thinking, no, not my fault. It was such and such. I was angry about this. I was frustrated about this. I blew my stack. Red mist descended. But it is a choice. And it's your choice. And it was all along. Think. Say. Do. If you're unwilling to accept responsibility for how you react to something, you will always do the same thing and you'll be forever stuck. But what if you took back that power? What if you actually said, okay, I lost it today. It's got nothing to do with anybody else, but I took it out on my partner, my kids, my friends, my mum, my dad, whatever it is. If you then take responsibility for that and realise that it was part of you, even if it wasn't the real you. Because at the end of the day, you cannot conquer being you, but you can wear a mask. You can pretend to be somebody else and behave in a different manner. And that's where we'll fall down. That's where it comes down to having the courage to own up to all responsibilities, to see how you react, how you respond in any situation. Because usually when you react and respond to something outside of you, it's because there's a mirror. Something is reflected back on you. You've seen something which you don't like and you lash out. But how does that work for you? And how does it work for you if you don't accept the fact that it was you all along and there's something that you have to go inside internally and deal with? Only when we make that difficult journey, that challenge of going inside and actually stripping back the layers and saying, okay, I lost it today. Why did I lose it? Well, it was such and such. Well, it wasn't really. So what was it about that situation? Well, it could have been this. Well, really, was it? And this, when you strip the layers back and back and back, and then you find out exactly where all this had come from. So when we think, say, and do something, are we coming from a place of power? Or are we coming from a sub-personality, a shadow, some other part of you pretending to be you? You decide.